Hello everyone from a sunny Pine Cliffs in the Algarve. We just wanted to do a quick post on 3 surprising reasons that you are probably not reaching and achieving your body goals. And they're surprising because a lot of the time we don't think about them, and they're kind of sometimes the complete anti of what you're thinking. So the first one, and we hear this all the time with clients, this is really prevalent because we've had a lot of clients come to us recently, and they're doing everything right. They're training really hard, their scheduling is right, they're committed, they're literally doing all the right things, and their food is on point, so they're eating really well and healthy and clean. But the really interesting thing that they're not doing is eating enough. So they're not actually eating enough food. So one of the things that we see a lot is people skip breakfast because they think, if I skip breakfast, you know, I'm consuming less calories, I'm going to eat healthy. They think that actually that's going to help them lose weight and body fat. Actually, it really is the complete opposite. And there has been some research around this and breakfast in particular. So I'm actually going to talk about skipping breakfast, not just not eating enough, but skipping breakfast. So what happens when you skip breakfast is actually you get really, really hungry. Yes, one of the reasons that people say you should eat breakfast is that so you stay fuller for longer and don't binge and snack and stuff during the day. But also, we want to tell you about what happens to the body. So we basically become insulin resistant. So insulin sensitivity is when your body is able to process sugars better. And what happens when we skip breakfast is over time our body becomes insulin resistant, which means that we can't process those sugars very well and very effectively for energy. So actually what happens is we start slowing down, and also our metabolism basically can't switch as flexibly between burning carbohydrates and burning fat. So basically, what in layman's terms is that your metabolic rate gets a bit confused and then starts slowing down, and the process of using energy slows everything down. Therefore, because your metabolic rate isn't high, you start holding on to everything, so even body fat. And it's that kind of like starvation mode. So if you don't wake up and feed your body in the morning, your body's kind of thinking, oh my God, like I need to hold on to everything because I don't know when the next meal's coming. You need to get up and you need to kickstart your metabolism. You need to eat. And I know this so well because in my entire 20s, all I would have is a Starbucks hazelnut latte for breakfast. And I wondered, and this was completely so I lost weight. And so I didn't put on any weight. And it's only been since I've had breakfast, I do feel fuller for longer. Absolutely. I've got protein in my breakfast. I've got carbs in my breakfast. And I do feel fuller. But actually what I'm doing is I'm kickstarting my metabolism. And it takes a lot of trust going from not having breakfast and thinking that's a good thing to starting to have breakfast. But I promise, and this is what I tell clients, I promise, from the girl that used to skip breakfast, now my body is leaner, I'm a fat burning machine, and I swear it is 100% partly, I do lots of things, but because I have breakfast. Yeah. So that's my little bit about your surprising reason is you're not eating enough and you might not be eating breakfast.
And I'd say in addition to that, there are loads of calculators that you can go online now, look them up, like your TDEE, Total Daily Energy Expenditure, or calorie calculators. Just type it in, you'll find them. You can put in your personal stats, and it'll tell you how many calories a day you should be eating. And you might be surprised if we go, I mean, it sounds like it's common sense, if we eat less we'll lose weight, and we do need to be in calorie deficit to lose weight, but if it's too low, we're just causing all kinds of upset to the body, and that's a reason that you actually hang on to weight, not lose it.
Your body will just hang on to it. Absolutely. So that's one of them.
Other surprising reasons is like not prioritising your goals, and this is a really tough one. This is more to do with your mindset part, and it's about respecting the decision you made to change your body and then actually sticking with it and scheduling it in. So this could mean, you know, scheduling in your diary your gym time, your workout time, and sticking to it. Might mean prepping your meals that you're going to take with you so you don't get like taken off course with a bad meal or skip that training day. If you start to skip, then the result is you're not going to achieve your goals. So prioritising.
It is about prioritising, guys. Like if you're trying, Oh, I tried to make that's not a priority. So a surprising reason is you're not actually making it a priority, and you actually haven't made a decision to commit to it.
Last reason, surprising one, is stress. We can all lead stressful lives. We have things that stress us. It might be your family situation, it might be your money situation, it might be your work situation. It can be everything else is great, but you're overtraining your body.
Yeah.
And when we are stressed, our body adapts by releasing a hormone called cortisol. Now, cortisol originally was to help us fight or flight. So, you know, when you're ambushed by a predator, you make that split-second decision. Do I fight it? Do I run away? But what cortisol does is pump loads of adrenaline into the system, burn loads of fuel like intensively, so you can manage that situation right there and then, the crisis situation. In modern life, we don't get ambushed by predators too often, thankfully, but we live
James
in
Summer
like
is
a
ambushes me.
mid-level stress all the time, so cortisol is being produced.
Yeah.
And the downside to cortisol is when you don't need it, which you don't in these mid-stress situations, it's pumping your insulin levels high, and then it's encouraging you to hold on to fat afterwards. You're getting a big low, and your body's kind of in a confused state. So try to identify what things might be stressing you and look at ways you could manage them.
And there are 3 surprising reasons that you're not reaching your body goals. We'd love to hear your comments below. Any questions, let us know, and have a lovely Saturday.
Yeah, have a great weekend.
Thanks for watching.